I prevaricated. I am the clown, fool, and court jester. Bullshit. I may be a little bit Shakespearean per se. Maybe a little King Lear going on here. So turkeys. So there will be moments of quiet time because I can't always be I don't always need to be talking, so you'll have to deal with that. Now, would you like me to repeat my gratitude list all live for you so you see it all live, Verson? Because I'm afraid when they process this video, it literally, my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, fools. Wait, I'm the fool. Damn it, you hooligans. Ah. Anyways, so let's read what we wrote on our gratitude list. Let's see if we can even read my own writing. And what went well today. So we're going to repeat this because it's been a hard day, and it's better to work on wellness than it is to sit there and do nothing. Oh, shite. I'm grateful for God, guardian angels, angels, archangels, especially my guardian angels. I'm grateful for the cookies that I got from the vendor. I'm grateful for the sandwich. For the cookie sandwich. I'm grateful for the water I drank. I drank plenty of it, and I'm very grateful for that. In fact, on that, let's just have a big gulp. Holy crikey. I'm grateful for the peanut butter, the jam, and the peanut butter and jam sandwich with raisin bread. That was pretty good. I'm grateful for the drop-in. I'm grateful for I get lunch. I'm grateful for the Timbits those ladies gave me. I'm grateful for the studio space. That really is a parking lot, but that's okay. It's my studio. I'm grateful for access to electricity. I'm grateful for the assistance in returning objects and so much more. I'm grateful for the respect, kindness, and smiles I put on people's faces. I enjoy the smiles. We all look better with a smile. I'm grateful for the laying pad I got. I'm grateful for the laying pad I got. I'm grateful for the guy who kicked my stuff. I'm grateful for that as well. I'm grateful for being kicked. I'm grateful for being kicked out of the studio. I think I handled that pretty well. Even though his purpose was shady. That's okay. I'm here. Hi, Ocean. Good to see you. Oh, props out to Ocean. She gave me a whole bunch of clothes. She's fucking awesome. She's the best coach ever. From my understanding, at least she seems very talented to me. So if you have a chance, Ocean, I call her Ocean Deep, but long story. So props, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you were able to assist me in dress. Like, I'm wearing your clothes and they actually smell clean. Like, hallelujah, thank you, God. Like, Angel, hello. Actually, it's Ocean Angel. How's that? You go, girl. And another props, and I'm grateful for the interaction that I had with Neffy, okay? Because online, where like I was like, I have like these bipolar views of everyone where like they're either good or bad, and that's like part of maybe they're bipolar. I don't know. You ask someone else. I don't know. I'm not the best at my own problems, on my own issues. Well, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm grateful for that conversation. Oh yeah, and remember, this is Neffy number one. Beyonce said her in a song, that Neffy, she said in her song. And I was like friends with Neffy at the time, or just becoming. I was like, oh, shit is happening that I don't know of, and I think I'm going to hold up. Maybe I am Becky with the good hair. Holy shit, and I'm bald. It's the opposite. Holy shit, they look like that. Oh no, I could be Becky with the good hair. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you, JC. Anyways, I'm grateful for the courage not to leave. I'm grateful for the right words with the right vibration at the right time. Because my responses to the terrorists were very brave. Were very courageous. And also showed that I was very unafraid, which I'm grateful that God gave me the courage to do that. Because honestly, I tell you, I wanted to walk away, but I had to clean up my stuff and make sure everything wasn't stolen. Because I bet you those assholes would have robbed my petunias blind. Jeez, or robbed my strawberry bush blind, whatever the fuck that means. See, when I say things like that, I'm grateful for being able to say things like that. I believe sometimes that God speaks through me. That half of this shit, like, is them speaking. And because it seemed perfect. And it's because it's done with the right intention, right vibration, with the right words at the right time. There's a right time for everything. And apparently, right now is the right time. We're vibing out, folks. And we're practicing our wellness. The only things we need to practice are meditation. I didn't say this before. Meditation, gratitude list, what went well, and what we want to accomplish, and our intentions for the next day, right before we go to bed, or right as part of our nightly routine. I'm practicing mine 2 times at this point, and singing mine because I need to give it extra oomph, okay? And sometimes you actually need to cheerlead yourself on. So sometimes you need to say, you go, girl. I know you got this. You can exercise. You can exercise. Don't worry, girl. It's always easiest the first time. Okay. I'm grateful for and again, I'm grateful for the person who kicked my stuff. Please look for the videos. Look for the videos. Look for the videos online. I'm grateful for the park. I'm grateful it got cleaned. I'm grateful for my enemies. I'm grateful for the studio. I'm grateful for the hat. The only hat I have left after the city robbed my ass. And I'm grateful they did that because it shows how tenacious I am. I'm grateful for the clothing, Miss Ocean and Miss Paul. Thank you, you guys are angels. I literally had nothing. Thank you for the clothes. You guys are truly awesome. Thank you. Folks are truly awesome because you are kind. Because you are kind in moments. I'm not sure about all the time. I don't know you that well, but honestly, thank you for the clothes. I'm going to say this again. I'm grateful for the mattress I have. I'm grateful because it makes my sleep comfortable. Thank you for the mattress you gave me, God. Thank you for the phone. Thank you for the tripod. I can still use it as a tripod, even though they broke it. Which I'm glad they did. It proves that I'm right. Glad they did. It proves that I'm right. And glad they did. It proves that I'm right. Right. I'm grateful for my pillow. I'm grateful for the access to water. I'm grateful to the access to water. I'm grateful that the people actually gave me filtered water. Okay, the first time they were so kind and so like, no. The evening people, great, fantastic. But anyways, the morning people put filtered water and was like, yep, no problem, it's filtered, honey. I'm like, you rock, you are kind. That's why that coffee shop, awesome place to go. Anyways, not promoting anything. It's just a little tidbit because they were nice to me in the beginning. In the morning, they were fantastic. Okay, and also try to speak the positive. I think it comes with I think that's also another skill. So, I think if you want to look at J.R. Tolkien's book, where it's raining. Where he talks about the 4 agreements, and one is being impeccable with your word. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for the fact I can still use my tripod. I'm grateful for the safety. I'm grateful for the safety. I'm grateful for the safety you bring. I'm grateful for the protection, and I'm grateful for my sanity. I'm grateful for God and guardian angels, angels, archangels. Thank you. Thank you for providing what I need. Thank you for providing more than I need. Thank you for the abundance you enhance me with. Thank you for the abundance you enhance me with. Thank you for the abundance around. Again, I'm grateful I have enemies. I'm grateful for the filtered water. I'm grateful for the phone. I'm grateful to access to the Oinkernet. I'm grateful for the access to the Oinkernet. Now that's all the noise covered. How like this is a like side street downtown Toronto. Why are there so many boom, 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 boom? Those motors shouldn't be running. Those are covering screaming either from the back or inside the truck because they have bases big enough that they can hold children. Like the new Tesla cars. Jesus, Murphy, and Joseph. They teleport numero uno, okay? So do any electric vehicles. So the buses can just whoop, go to another place in the fucking country, maybe planet, I don't know, you tell me. But yeah, I've seen it appear out of nowhere. It's like, it sounds like the Jetsons. Any hoodle doodle. They're making me forget another one. I can feel the memory being pushed out of my head via frequency technology and direct energy weapons. I sound crazy as a hoop bat. I'm the fool, clown, and court jester, and I'm here to tell you, you guys are being fooleried and deciphered. Holy crikey. Now, let's look at what went well today. Oh, I still have a gratitude list to go to. Whoa. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm grateful I can call upon God, and they will protect me. They will protect me. They will provide all I need. They will protect me, I know. And I'm grateful they answer my prayers. I'm grateful they listen and favor me. I'm grateful God loves me. Whoa. I'm grateful for the medication I got today. I'm grateful for the wings from Farm Boy. I'm grateful for the rice bowl as well. I'm grateful for the rice bowl as well. Thank you, Farm Boy, for providing me food tonight. I'm not advertising, okay, because I'm grateful for the military. I'm grateful for the military because I know something bigger is at play, and I'm grateful I'm part of something bigger than myself. Holy crap, it sounds like a fucking war zone is happening here. Do you hear that, or is that just me? I sound crazy as a hoop bat. As a hoodle doodle and the poodle schmoodle and the Google McBoodle. Their tails are curled upward so you can't. One side they've been pointing their tails between their legs. So they curled the tails upward so they couldn't put their tail between their legs. Ah! Shikeys. And that could be why they chop off the tails too. Ah! I'm grateful for the energy. I'm grateful for the energy to get things done. I'm grateful for the energy to get things done. See, and you can look at my gratitude list. Well, hold on. Yeah. That's just one of them. Here's the first one. You can barely read the writing. I can't either. That's why I take time to. Listen, if it's backwards, I don't know that, but the voices are telling me it's backwards. And I can't, I don't know why. Don't ask me. Okay, but if it is backwards, I don't, stop torturing me with the voices that talk like normal people. You hoodlums. You bonobo hoes, leave me alone. I can't see you, but I know you're talking to me, you hoe. Terrorist. I'm grateful the neighbors tolerate my tomfoolery. I'm grateful for the neighbors for tolerating me. I'm grateful for the toleration. I'm grateful I'm grateful they put up with my tomfoolery. I'm grateful for the park. I'm grateful for Smokes. I'm grateful for Tina. And I'm going to say this. You do never want to try hard substances, including weed. Do you want to know why? Because it has the chance to change you. If we don't have good intent, if we're not taught how to use it properly, and usually on average, sobriety is better than being aloof or not present or not able to consent. Alcohol is the worst drug, which is why it's publicly available. Meth was made to enhance a soldier, but now it is not meth and not anywhere near what soldiers use. Remember, and you housewives used to run on meth back in the 50s and 60s or 60s, 70s, I don't know, it was 50s, I think, 40s or 50s. Any hoodle. I'm not advocating. You do not want to try meth because it will destroy your relationships, your brain, your life, and you will be criticized, ostracized, and it's not something you want to pursue. I would even suggest not even smoking weed or drinking alcohol. However, I have chosen and learned to cope and even learned to get better on a substance. I feel that I am an exception. I believe I'm an exception, and I almost know I'm an exception. Because I am not like other people, and I am favored, chosen by God to send a message. I have a purpose, and I'm living it thoroughly. And I am grateful for that. How many people are walking around feeling like they don't have a purpose? Feeling like they don't have a role in society, feeling isolated and alone. That's because we're always on our technology. It's not an enhancement unless we use it as an enhancement, and currently they're using it to destroy us and give us cancer. I'm grateful, and here's the funny part, because I said that on my last video, but I'm grateful I can say that from experience, perseverance, dedication, resilience, strength, courage, and assistance. And so I thank you for helping me realize that, because I am so wealthy in everything but money. I'm loaded in like kindness, generosity, compassion, empathy, respect. I am overflowing with positivity and encouragement. I am definitely high in integrity, morally upstanding, and usually tend to make the right decision. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to even ask a store or a vendor if they are throwing anything out and if I can have it. That to me, honestly, is such an absolutely wonderful thing. And it may be a no, but I even thank you for the opportunity. Just like my very close friends who I thank, and I mean that. Thank you for absolutely all that you have done. You've impacted my life greatly, and I appreciate you. I love my mother, and I'm grateful that I've had such great family, great people, and more or less well-intended people in my life that have watched me. Like, there was a time where I completely evolved. This time I metamorphosized, transformed, transcended. Last time I evolved. And I think I've been told that I evolved like maybe twice in my life by people who've worked with me. And anyways, so I'm grateful. Oh, I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve God. Because I remember dedicating my life, my soul, my being, my purpose, my skills, my talents, and so much more regularly. And I know that they have used me, spoken through me, and have made and have inspired me, given me the tools, allowed me the tools, afforded me the courage, and afforded me the tolerance. And honestly, I'm grateful for the experience. So, then let's do what went well, right? So the second thing I did was what went well. So the one thing I did well today was eating. One thing I did well today and sustained my eating all day. My dedication to my purpose. I'm grateful for the guy. I'm handling the guy who kicked my clothes, my stuff around. YouTube videos. Look at my YouTube videos. I'm grateful the guy kicked me out of the studio. I'm grateful that I handled the guy who kicked my stuff well. I'm grateful that I was able to get water. Why am I on my grateful list? Well, getting water and drinking water went well. Resting went well. Not getting angry. Filming went well today. I filmed a lot in a very short amount of time. The adventure went well today, I guess. Another thing that went well was my tolerance and the interaction with that lady and her father, where I said, that wasn't on there. Didn't I write that on there? Oh, the lady and her father. Yeah, it is on here. I just didn't read it. Why did I do that? Oh, the lady and her dad. I'm grateful for them because we had this really powerful moment where I just was walking by and I didn't say he doesn't need medication. He needs to focus on, he needs to do gratitude lists. What went well and what to do the next day or what your intentions are the next day. And then I realized that he had decided that he was going to go, like that he was passing, probably from all the whatever. And I said, sir, if you've decided that, then you might as well think of the positive. And it was a very powerful moment because the daughter turned around and looked at me and, and it would be way easier and think of all the things that went good in your life, So that was a really powerful moment. And the guys who sat next to me, noise covered and also disrupt my filming, you assisted me because I proved that my voice box is more powerful than your technology, harassment, and showing physical violence, and showing threats of violence physically. I don't know what to say, but that was very rude. I handled you, and what went well today was I handled you totally appropriately. I kind of made a fool out of you, yet I'm the fool and the clown and the court jester. And not only were you nervous, because that's guilt, and guilt is very healthy. Shame isn't so healthy, but guilt, my friend, is healthy. Now, I nailed that. I showed confidence. I didn't show aggression. And I don't understand why, if you were not fucking babies, you would be appalled and very scared by what I'm saying and probably not sit on the bench and try to get me to look bad. You would have walked away like normal people. Now, because you're from the child sex terrorism industry, let's be real, let's be real, lady tits. Or Miss Ho-Ho, the Ho-Ho bonobos. Not her, these men who boldly, arrogantly, and insistently. And what was interesting is that they got mad, particularly when I started calling out the school. Because every school in Ontario, anything funded by the government will have child sex terrorism as its main purpose, because the governments across this globe are riddled with slavery, child sex terrorism, and are corrupt. All of them. Every last hoodle McDoodle of them. They are chosen for you by an elite of super wealthy people who are aliens, who hoes, and you have all been deceived. So, now, what else went well today? Well, that I cleaned up the park. I had the energy to clean up the park. I felt it was a noble thing to do because it shows that I respect my environment and I like it clean. I also kind of started building a home. I started nesting, I guess you want to call it. That also went well today. What went well today was that instead of getting mad at the guy who was trying to kick me out and trying to get me police called and yada, 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 I went up to the man, and I posted this on YouTube. I went up to the man and proceeded to thank him for the opportunity to be there. And quietly cleaned up my stuff until I left property, and then about 3 men showed up. The FedEx guy was in the next building for 30 minutes or something like that. It was fucking ridiculous. He was boinking babies. And there's like child sex terrorism happening everywhere. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Luckily, I have not lost the right to go back. And I really thank them for providing the space, building the space, owning the space, maintaining the space, so that I can have the opportunity to be there. So I'm grateful for that. But what well today was my response, because it was totally meant to get me agitated and angry. It was supposed to be a very bad day today. But because of these practices, I am a sane, well-intended, loving, great-intended human being. And that is my intention today and every day, is to be a good, well-intended, positive outlook, positively thinking, encouraging individual, so that I can create massive change. Those are my intents. What are yours? Because we should start clarifying them, because our intents usually happen, come to pass. It's powered, I think it's part of our power of manifestation. But then again, I'll say this because I'm really proud of myself. Not getting I lost my cool once, but I actually apologized right after. Like I was like, sorry, I got mad, my bad, sorry, you know. Well, today is that my tolerance was really high on the, circus that follows my ass around. What went well today was my preparedness for the studio. I had everything, food. I was like decked out, and I was like there. I need to, because they made me put a lot of energy and time, and thought it was going to be really good to only set me up to not have it good, so then I only get more depressed and negatively thinking, because that's what they want. They want you negatively depressed, horny as shite, bored out of your mind, lonely as fudge. And what went well today is that I went and got medication, despite all the circus that happens around me from the child sex terrorism industry, which is huge. And the pharmacy interaction, seeing Miss Smiley McGee, lady, you run that place. You should own it. That place is ultimately, you are the thing and the glue that holds that together. You are so good at your job, and lady, I love seeing you smile. When I see the dark circles under your eyes, ladies, I literally hurt, because I can see it written across your face. But seeing you smile in those moments makes me know that I've made an impact and maybe made your life a little bit better. So thank you for that. I'm grateful to see you every time I walk into that pharmacy. I'm grateful that I see that team. They're great. Oh, and I'm grateful for using my new words like repudiate. Forswore. Forsworn. Wait, I have them written down. Proscribe. Not prescribe, proscribe. Oh, and I'll say this. My name is Solomon Christiansen. Solomon Michael John Christiansen. And I repudiate. Let me go back. I might need to look at this one. Repudiate the 2021 accusations against me. They are fabricated, prevaricated, and completely false. I'm a victim of slander, libel, character assassination, defamation of character, false accusation, and malicious prosecution. From the child sex terrorism industrial complex. And these, I repudiate the actions taken by the police and the child sex terrorism industry. I forswore it. Forswore? I forswore it. It's repugnant to me, and I do not participate in it. I don't even pay for the subway because it is child sex terrorism. It is terrorism. It's a Toronto terrorism network. And I expect, at some point, for there to be recompense, consequences, recompense, swift consequences, abundant recompense, and justice, and vindication. And I mean swift vindication. Because the fact that no one has told me, if that is in fact true, that I am someone very special, and that people actually love me around the world, and that it is a show and blah, 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 which it may not be because it could be just part of the torture. I don't know. No one has really clarified other than these doctors who just want to make me look sick. So any hoodle, I repudiate the actions taken against me from the child sex terrorism industrial complex. It has been harassment and even up to attempted murder because they haven't killed me yet, and they won't. Because God is on my side. And when you tell me good luck, I say I don't need luck because I have God on my side. And God will win because they know your decision, my decision, every fucking move from every fucking player. And everyone don't know their hand. So who's going to win? God or some human, or a God in their own right. And a God in their own right is no God. And no God of absolutely everything there is everywhere. God of everything there is everywhere. That God, the overarching, not the religious God, the overarching God that created us in their image, loves us, and are there for us. And maybe the bad does need to happen before the good. Just like the communism has to happen before the capitalism has to happen before the communism. I'm telling you, it's real true there, okay? We have a problem on our hands. We are liable for the debt this country and province incur. And that is why we have social insurance or social security. We are the social security. So when our debt gets too high or maxes out our debt load, okay, we turn into tradable objects. One theory. The next theory is we're going to come together, reconcile, bring justice, and then there will be an intense amount of prosperity, peace and prosperity. If we all become master builders, you hoes. And with all the evil intent, all we need to do is change our intent and change our actions and then change our follow through. Change our outlooks and also encourage each other. Okay, well. Now, that's another What Went Well journal. Oh, and I'm grateful for breakfast. That was good. Oh, and what went well was learning them. Learning the new words and then using them. Yeah, that went really well today. It did. Very proud of myself for that. I did really well. You go, Solomon, you go. You go, Solomon, you go. You go, 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 go. You go, Solomon, you go. You go, Solomon, you go. You go, 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 go. Everybody quack back. Quack back. Everybody quack back. These cars sound like they're really angry. Oh. Now, I think YouTube allowed this because it's weed, numero uno. If you haven't seen the video yet, watch it. It's hilarious. Because if you don't see my content, which means it hasn't been posted yet, why hasn't it been posted? Why hasn't it been posted when I posted? Like, hello, someone assist me in finding out what's going on, because maybe we can have a shift go on where I'm not a slave like you all. You know, they can trigger me to do shit like that. Move left to right. Like, it's technologically induced, right? The telepathic communication, for the most part. In the way that we have it now, it's technologically induced. That can be taken away, thank God, because we need to detechnologicalize, detechnologicalize now. Go back to having telephones, rotary telephones, and fax machines. Ah! It'd be awesome. We'd be talking to each other again. We'd be like, zombie. For the product of a hear no monkey, see a monkey. The hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil monkey. Well, the product of that is a monkey with their cell phone with earring buds in their ears. Like, that was a good meme. Holy crikey! It's weed, you hoodlums. You guys are crazy hoodlums. Wait a second, it should be here. I'm always on a mission for something. There it is. Now let's be transparent. Let's be transparent. It is weed. Let me put it on my hand. It is weed. It's green, it's weed. Oh shit, it got lost. See, it's a bud. It is a bud. Relax your hoodlumness. Stop judging me, you hoes. I'm vibing out. Oh, shit. It's weed. Calm. Don't get your knickers in a knot. Now we're going to put real close. See, it's weed. It's green. It's green. See that? It's green, right? Yeah. Okay, great. Perfect. Yeah. So let's be. They take my pipes. I have a pipe go missing in less than 24 hours. I want this like silver pipe I found. It cost $80, but I still want it. Anyways, and oh shit. It's so weed, folks. Just FYI. Here, let's just do it on camera like this. See, like this. Holy crikey. Because with the weed pipes go missing. Ah. Because the cameras don't like me. Shit. Okay. Now we're putting this back. Oh, we dropped a piece. Shit. Oh, farted. Yay. My mom used to say, pull my finger. Ha! But no one's here to pull my finger. Maybe I should ask some other people. Want to pull my finger? Oh, too late. Whoa. Why is the camera moving? Probably because it. Whoa, okay, I'm done. Did it get a little cloudy in here? Oh! Thank you. Thank you, Miss Sharko, for that tip. I really liked it. That was great. You showed me that, and that was great. I love it. You're like, that was the best. Oh, and another great gratitude comes to Miss Sharko. Hashtag Sharko. She's a spark and a shark. She's my Sharko. The Sharko. Probably the only Sharko there is out there. She sparkles very bright. She swims like a shark. Because she's a Sharko, right? She changed me. She developed me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the meditation. What's the word? I'm forgetting the word. Holy crikey. La 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 la. Thank you for the gift of offering the suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion you gave to meditate, to practice these things. You really renovated my life today. All the time I knew you. Not all the time, but most of it. I felt very privileged to know you. You inspired such great things out of me. I appreciate it. And I would like to say one more individual. My king. Or I think I was, but I don't want to use that. So, Mr. You know who you are. Tall, handsome, as quick as a whip. Thank you for that experience. I needed you in that moment. You provided safety. You provided a place for me to root. And I grew, and I grew, and I want to thank you and that other person who is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You really had an impact on my life. Your kindness and generosity really helped develop my character. Really helped develop my character. I really appreciate it. You guys also renovated my life in a much different way. You solidified me. You gave me a place to root. And then I grew a tree. And then I bore fruit. Branches. Succulent fruit even. And also very tasty and juicy. But I would like to say even more than that. This is God's plan, and the only reason why I'm here and able to say the things that I say and be the person I am is because of God. They are perfect, and so perfect that we will never conceptualize who they are and what they're capable of. They're the God of everything, all that there is everywhere. The creating God, who basically saw the bonobos, okay, this is my theory, saw the bonobos and said, you know what? Easy. They boink to keep the peace. Holy shite, these are interesting. Well, could I make something inspired by myself? Because God was so inspired and happy with his creations, such as humans, okay, that he put angels in service to humans. What do I mean by this? Well, we have 4 guardian angels that guide us through life. But need to ask them to intervene, because they can't really intervene unless we ask them to. But we also have to be very, very grateful. And there's 100 guardian angels. That book, it's a blue book. It's 100 angels. Read it and practice it, because guardian angels are there to help us. They guide us through life, and they really teach us. And when you say guardian angels intervene, you immediately, or most of the time, immediately get relief, because you feel discomfort, because you know they're there. Close your eyes and watch what happens when you ask for your guardian angels to show themselves to you. Then you can pray to them as well, like, guardian angels, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the interventions and supersessions that you have granted me, and thank you for the right words and the right vibration. Those are good things to say. Be sincere and authentic. And once you start practicing these things, you will then learn, and once you start practicing them, you start believing them, right? But you learn how to believe them. Oh, crikey, hold on. Shit. That's okay. Oh, shit. Oh, pardon. Oh, magically, the button is now at 0. Don't know how that happened, but let's... Oh, my phone has juice. And my phone doesn't have that much juice. So my theory is... Oh, shit. How do I get light in here? I can't go to the studio. So I'm going to end it here. Sorry. You know, this is what happens when they can just switch out your objects like willy-nilly at like whatever point in time because they're wearing technology. It could be dimension switching technology, or it could be where they like they're in another dimension, but you still have access to, but still are able to access the 3D world. Google 5th generation warfare. Google chainless slaves program. And they edited that document, but it shows you that it is a real thing. Also, Google direct energy weapons, Google geoengineering, Google advanced technology, like, I don't know, military technologies. I don't know. No, don't Google that. They don't give you anything. It's very true if they don't, but people who know, who do their research, it's time to start talking. Because we need to put laws on technology. Because this was all technologically done. Tech, device, and internet, device and internet intervention. I don't know. There's some term for this. It needs to be coined. But I call this technologically induced, psychosocial physical, no-touch torture. So again, I believe I am suffering from technologically induced, psychosocial physical, no-touch torture. Again, I believe I am suffering from, now they're using frequencies to stop me from being able to think, so I can't remember what I just said, but I said it 2 times before, so if I say it 3rd time, you might remember it. Okay. Technologically induced, psychosocial physical, no-touch torture. Technologically induced, psychosocial physical, no-touch torture. You can tell by my speaking when they're hitting me with frequencies. Technological, psychosocial, non-touch torture. Technological, psychosocial, physical, non-touch torture. Technological, psychosocial, physical, no-touch torture. Technological, psychosocial, no-touch torture. Technological, psychosocial, no-touch torture. Song. Technological, psychosocial, no-touch torture. Technological, psychosocial, physical, non-touch torture. I don't know, whatever. But now they're trying to get me to say it without the physical part because they cause pains in my body. Like I said, they cause me to crack at random. There's a video on that. If you haven't seen it, well, then they're editing and fucking up my shit. But that could be paranoia because they want me to get you to think that. But it's just overthinking at this point. And the light died. I'm still talking. I wanted to talk for a while, but apparently technology is not our friend. Have a good night.